guys, Eileen Vick here for Teaching Adult Coloring with Eileen Vick, and this is a walkthrough of another one of my Jubilee coloring books. It happens actually to be my latest release, and per the title, Playful Raccoons Jubilee, 52 Delightful Items. This is a neat little book, great images. If you are an aficionado of raccoons, this book is definitely for you. Check it out. Here's a coloring guide of some of the images. So it's a grayscale book, again 52 images, and this is part of my Jubilee series. All my books have the name Jubilee in it, except for my Easter book, the one I did for Jesus Christ Easter. But here's one, Clowning Around Jubilee, Sketch Art Jubilee, Holy Cow Jubilee, Winter Wonderland Jubilee, Mostly Lighthouses Jubilee. You get the idea. Merry Vintage Christmas Jubilee. American Holidays Jubilee. Alright. So there should be a video of every book. If not, there will be. So let's go ahead and get going on this. Alright. So I have a Facebook group called Teaching Adult Coloring with Eileen Vick. I would suggest that you join. I broadcast every night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for 3 hours. I color, chat with people. We have a lot of fun. I also have a master's degree in adult education, and I like using those skills for what I teach. All right. Also in my group, I have in the albums area, I have single images that you can purchase. They're $1 each. Excuse me, $1.49 each, or two for $2. That makes them $1 each. And you can go into albums, send me a list of what you want, and I'll get them to you. Now, I also create custom coloring books or single pages. All you have to do is message me with your interests. You know, like if you like vintage cards or something like that, I'll look into creating that book for you. Because if you like it, other people. All right. So regarding my books, you may not share in any manner any of the uncolored pages. You know that. Let me get this moved a little bit. But once you color them, you can do anything you want with them. If you want to sell them, have at it. I want you to have fun with this book. So I also have a coloring manifesto. Take it to heart. What I would do, take a screenshot of this broadcast and read this. Excuse me. It's really a good one. All right. Here's a partial list of all the books that I've put out so far. Obviously, I keep adding to it. One of my latest books is Extreme Tigers Jubilee. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And I will be doing a flip through of this, but Amazon printing screwed up and got a white line on every single one of my images. So they have to send me a new book. I'm getting a new one today. But you can get an idea of the images that are in there. They are gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that cool? All right. So let's get to the topic at hand here. Now, I do have a special request when you buy books. We are not responsible for printing. If you rate our books, please do not rate them based on the printing quality. Sometimes they get streaks in them. We have no control over that. Contact Amazon. Tell them, get a reprint. All right, so let's get going on this flip through. Let me grab some water while I'm at it. You don't need to hear me coughing all the way through. But anyway, so on my books, I love detail. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So these are the types of images that I like to do. Isn't that cool? I like images with a lot of texture on them. And anything with wood, of course, is pretty cool. Zoom in. Zoom in. See, check it out. Zoom out. Here's a nice little watercolor raccoon. I mean, how can you not love these adorable faces, right? Just way too cute. And look at this one. Gorgeous. Here's another little guy here. And again, look at the texture around it. Lots of great coloring opportunity. Now, when I do my flip throughs, I like to do a chat along with it while I do it. Let me get in just a little bit closer for you. There we go. I hate flip throughs that go so fast you can barely see. Here's a good one, standing in water. Now, I don't know about you, but when I do coloring, I love water images. Here's a cutie. Again, lots of detail. Here's a silly little one. And you'll also notice in my books that I cater to all levels. So that way, if you don't feel like doing a more involved one like this, you can do a simple one like this. I take great pride with my images. I compile them very carefully. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? That's the cover. This is the cover that my colorist did. One of my colorists, Maggie Rat Russell. Did you know that raccoons are rats, by the way? She did a really great job. But see? Look at that. So that gives you an idea how cool these images will look. I love to get images in books that have you go, ah. I think this is an ah one. Here's another simplified one. Headphones, the two paws on the headphones. And the really neat thing about this book too is that it gives you lots of practice on fur. That's the point. Here's a good one with leaves. Leaves and wood. This one I thought was really cool. Just something a little different. I like this one because of the grass in here. So again, you've got a lot of color variation that you can do. And you don't have to do these raccoons in standard raccoon colors. You know, if you want to deviate from that and do something a little different, have at it. I love this one. Again, a little less involved than the other pages. Took me a second. I was looking very carefully. At first I thought there were 2 raccoons in here. There's only the one. Zoom in. Zoom in. So yeah, you can see him right there. Zoom out. Zoom out. All right, let's get going here. The printing on this book is great. No streaks. Here's one, more of a watercolor one that has a patch on the front. Again, here's one with water. Look at this one. Isn't that gorgeous? Love, love, love the detail on it. Whoop. Here's a nice, nice simple one to do. Give thanks. Now, this one here, you can color this. So with a give thanks, put a little personal message on it and use it as a little gift card to somebody. And who can resist this one? There's one with a cup, coffee cup. And check out this one. Isn't that gorgeous? I love the sunlight in here. So this is backlit. And then here's another one, lots of water on this one. I love the natural settings of these pictures. Now this one took me a second. A raccoon hugging a cat. Just a little silly one to do. And look at these little playful tykes. Who can resist? You'll have to let me know in comments how you like this. Here's another good expression. Nice close-up. Lots of fur detail. Again, this whole book, great for practicing fur. And if you're not sure what to color a raccoon, check it out on Google. Here's a watercolor raccoon. I love the little pitty paws, like it's leaning against a window. Here's another view of our playful duo. Now, how can you resist these faces, huh? Too cute. Okay, here's another one in grass or wheat. I think this one would be gorgeous to do. Gives you lots of opportunity to add extra color other than the raccoon itself. And look at this. Obviously a youngster. Zoom in. Zoom in. Yeah, check it out. Zoom out. Zoom out. Two little raccoons here. Again, good detail. I love to run my images edge to edge. You know that if you've ever purchased any of my books, all my books are like this. Now, this one, raccoon drinking out of the water, rocks on the bottom, and some leaves. So lots of color possibilities, and there's some leaves in the upper left-hand corner. Lots of color possibilities on this. I like the water running over the rock. I think that's pretty cool. Little hidden raccoon here. At least he thinks so. And again, I like to work with images that have something else in them except for close-ups, you know, but see the wood here and here. I think it makes just for a really interesting piece. Another raccoon here in the outdoors. Here's a little simple one. A dolphin and a raccoon. Go figure. And again, these are the types if you don't feel like doing a more involved picture. Here's another one with our lots of grass in the background. Good face view. Almost done. Look at this. Isn't that cute? Watercolor. Here's another watercolor. We've got a butterfly on here. So lots of opportunity to really show a different color. Two little cutie pies here. Beautiful image here of this full. So this one here would be absolutely perfect for you to practice fur coloring on. Love this one. And here's another raccoon right here. So we've got actually 2 raccoons. And then, of course, you know, I'm always going to thank you for your purchase. This gives you a little extra page color in the background. Fun stuff. And then you've got a couple of extra blank pages to test your pencils out and markers. And then, of course, we've got our back cover here that I showed you earlier. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed the flip through. I hope it gave you some ideas. Let's see. There's the one, there's a neat one. That's the beginning one. Oop, let me get down there. And who can resist that face? Okay, guys, I'm out of your hair. Again, this is my book, Playful Raccoons Jubilee. 50 images for you. I hope you enjoyed the flip through. Thank you so much for your time. Looking forward to hearing your comments. And of course, I've got contact information on all my pages. Okay, guys, take care. Thanks again for your time. Bye.